Okay, good evening, wonderful people. Thank you so much for joining in today to watch the contest, which is the September edition. If you've been following this for so long, you can attest to the fact that August and September, July and August were really on fire. And today also promises to be another exciting episode. So we are here today with our wonderful people, Christopher, Sumaila, and then Herbert. So before we go forward, let me run you through a quick uh, ground rules for today's contest. So we have the English and the math aspect. So the English has 6 questions each, and the math has 7 questions each. For the questions that have possible answers, you have only one attempt, and there is no bonus string to it. But for the question that has no possible answers, you have a bonus string to it. And for the math, you have 30 seconds to answer the one with possible answers and 1 minute to answer a question without possible answers. And for the English, because possible answers are given for all questions in the English aspect, you only have 15 seconds to provide an answer. So we have already done the balloting, and just like you can see, Christopher is in slot 1 because he picked number 1. Sumala is in slot 2, and then Herbert is in slot 3. Before we go ahead, let me give the contestants opportunity to introduce themselves, tell us the school they attended, and their expectation for today. Let's start with Christopher. Christopher.
Morning, Christopher, and I attended St. John's Grammar Senior High School.
What's your expectation for today?
I'm expecting to see the best out of this.
Okay, so Christopher is expecting to see the best. Sumaila, let's come to you.
Okay, my name is Smile Abdullah. I attended Tia Media Senior High School. My expectation for the contest is nothing but the best.
Okay, nothing but the best. Herbert, let's have you.
Okay, Nanabuache Herbert is my name. I attended Insitamine Catholic Senior High School, and then made the best contestant to win.
Okay, that's so political. Okay, so since we have already done that, we have wasted more than enough time. So let's jump straight into the contest. So we are beginning with the English aspect. There may be preamble for all of you, so you have to take attention. You have to pay attention to that. So let's move forward. So this is a preamble for all contestants for set 1 and set 2. And like you already know, Christopher, you are the first contestant. So choose the correct word that makes each sentence complete. And Christopher, this is your question. The ancient manuscript was dash, written in a language no one could decipher. So the possible answers is legible, cryptic, transparent, and then straightforward. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B, cryptic.
B, cryptic. That's correct for 5 points. Sumaila, your main question. Her dash nature made her an excellent diplomat, always calm and composed. The correct answers are volatile, placid, boisterous, and then frantic. You have 15 seconds to give an answer.
Boisterous. C.
C. I'm sorry. The correct answer is B, placid. Herbert, your main question. The scientist's theory was considered dash until new evidence proved it correct. The possible answers are orthodox, conventional, canonical, and then heretical. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
Okay, I'll go for C.
C is canonical. I'm sorry. The correct answer is D, heretical. Back to Christopher, your main question. We are using the same preamble. The negotiations were dash, with both parties refusing to compromise on their core demands. The possible answers: flexible, intransigent, amendable, and then conciliatory. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B, intransigent.
B, intransigent. That's correct for 5 points. Sumaila, your main question. Her remarks at the meeting were dash, carefully avoiding any direct criticism of the plan. And the correct answers are candid, oblique, forthright, and then unequivocal. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer. Did you speak?
D.
D, unequivocal. I'm sorry, the correct answer is B, oblique. Oblique. Okay. Herbert, your main question. The old sailor was a dash storyteller, captivating the children with tales of his adventurous of his adventure at sea. Let me take it again. The old sailor was a dash storyteller, captivating the children of with his let me take it again. The old sailor was a dash storyteller, captivating the children with tales of his adventures at sea. And the possible answers are tedious, laconic, reverting, and then monotonous. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
I'll go for C.
C is reverting. That's correct for 5 points. Back to Christopher. This is a preamble for all of you, so take note of that. As you choose the word nearly opposite in meaning to the underlined word in each sentence. So for the rest of for this set, which is a 3, you are choosing a word that is nearly opposite in meaning. So Christopher, let's start with you, your main question. The politician was known for his candid remarks during interviews. So you are choosing a word that is opposite in meaning to the word candid. The possible answers are honest, evasive, straightforward, and frank. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B, evasive.
B, evasive is correct for 5 points. Sumaila, your main question. The old building was dilapidated and unsafe. So here you are choosing a word that is opposite in meaning to the word dilapidated. A is ruined, B is steady, C broken, and then D is decrepit. So you have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B.
5 seconds more. Come again, sorry.
B.
B, steady. That's correct for 5 points. Okay. Herbert, your main question. The student's response was concise and to the point. Sorry. The student's response was concise and to the point. Here you are choosing a word opposite in meaning to the word concise. A, brief. B, rambling. C is succinct, sorry. And then D is terse. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
I'll go for B.
B, rambling. That's correct for 5 points. Let's come back to Christopher. So Christopher, okay, so this is a preamble to all contestants. You are choosing the correct transitional word or phrase that gives a complete meaning to each of the sentence provided. So there will be a sentence and you have to choose the correct transitional word to make it have a complete meaning. So Christopher, this is your main question. The candidates promised reform, dash, voters remain skeptical. You are choosing a transitional word to make it complete. And the possible answers, nevertheless, consequently, therefore, and thus. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
A, nevertheless.
A, nevertheless, that's correct for 5 points. Sumaila, your main question. The experiment tested new materials, dash, it aimed to improve durability. You are choosing a transitional word to make it have a complete meaning. And the possible answers, A is accordingly, still, meanwhile, and furthermore. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
D.
D, furthermore.
D.
No. So the correct answer is A, accordingly. Accordingly. So, Herbert, this is your main question. The software update the software update improved security features. Dash, some users experienced compatibility issues. The correct answers, therefore, nonetheless, consequently, subsequently, and moreover. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
C.
C. Just a moment. C, nonetheless. Oh, so C is subsequently. Wait, there's a bit messed up here. Hold on for me. C is subsequently. Sorry, the correct answer is B. B, nonetheless. Okay. Back to Christopher, your main question. So this is a preamble for all contestants, so take note of it. Now you are choosing the sentence that uses the correct punctuation. I'm not going to read this sentence for you. You are supposed to read through and tell me your correct answer. And for that reason, you have extra 10 seconds in addition to your time. So Christopher, you are choosing the sentence that correctly uses semicolon to join related independent clauses. So read through the possible answers and then tell me your answer. You have 25 seconds to do that.
A.
A is correct for 5 points. Sumaila, this is your main question. The same preamble, you don't have, I'm not going to read the possible answers, so you have extra 10 seconds to do that. So this is your main question. Which sentence correctly uses a comma after a transitional word? So read through the possible answers and tell me your answer. You have 25 seconds to do that. You have 5 seconds
D.
to go.
D.
Come again with your answer.
D.
D or B?
D for dog.
D for dog. Sorry, the correct answer is B. B for boy. Therefore, okay, sorry, you're correct. D is the correct answer. Sorry. So that's correct for 5 points. Herbert, this is your main question. Which sentence correctly uses a hyphen in a compound adjective? So you have 25 seconds to read through and give me your correct answer.
B.
B is correct for 5 points. Okay, so let's go to the last set of questions in the English aspect, and this is a preamble to all of you. For each sentence, decide whether or not there is an error, and choose the correct word or phrase that makes it give a complete meaning. So your work here is to decide whether or not the sentence you're about to see has an error. And if there is, which sentence or group of words will make that error corrected, or will let it make a complete sense. So Christopher, here is your main question. So 2 hours are all the time we have to complete this important assignment. Which option corrects the underlined error? So read through and let me know if it has an error, and if yes, which one is the correct answer. You have 15 seconds to do that.
B is.
B, that's correct for 5 points. Sumaila, this is your main question. Before the concert began, the orchestra tunes their instruments for over an hour. Which option corrects the underlined error? A is no change, have tuned, and were tuning. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B.
B is correct for 5 points. Had tuned. And for Herbert, this is the last question for you in the English aspect. So let's have you. The group of artists was taking photographs of the ancient monument when it started raining. Sorry, let me take it again. The group of artists was taking photographs of the ancient monument when it started raining. Which option corrects the underlined error? No change, were, are, and have been. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
No change.
No change. That's correct for 5 points. I mean, that was tricky anyway. When I first read it, I was like, okay, so, but then that was smart of you. So we are going for a quick break, about a minute. You can turn off your camera, but you can't live the life. And we'll be back to give you the results for the English aspect. Okay.
The bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to redefine, from dusty roads to the world's grand stage.
Okay, guys, so we are through with the English. Today our quiz mistress is not available, so yeah, I'm able. So I mean, it might not flow like the way your quiz mistress does it. You know how she does it. But anyway, let's move along with that. So we are just about giving the results for the English. So let's do this, guys. Okay, can I have my contestants back? Christopher, Herbert, can I have you back? Herbert, you are taking too long of a break. Okay, so how do you feel after the first round? Before we give out the results, how is it going? Is it going the way you planned? Is it not going like you planned? What's going on? Let me hear from you. Let me start from Herbert. Herbert, how are you feeling? How is it going for you?
Everything is going on well.
Okay. Is it going like you expected?
I would say normal. Everything is well.
Okay, everything is normal. Sumaila, how are you feeling after the English aspect? Is it going the way you planned? Is it not going like the way you planned? Let me know.
Oh, it's okay. I'll say
it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Morning, Christopher. How is it going? Well, is it going like the way you planned, or you think you could have done better in the English aspect?
It's going well.
It's going well. Okay. So since you're all feeling great, let's have the results, and afterwards we will have about 7 minutes break, so you can turn off your camera like you did earlier, but you can't live the life. If you want to drink water or do something else, you can do that, but make sure you come back within 7 minutes, right? So after the English aspect, here are the results. So Herbert had 20 points, Sumaila had 15 points, and then Christopher had 30 points. So after the first round, which is the English aspect, here are the results. So Christopher 30 points, Sumaila has 15 points, and then Herbert has 20 points. So after this, we are going for the break, and then we'll be back in about 7 minutes time. So you can turn off your camera and you can go off, but make sure you're back within 7 minutes. Okay.
Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a bright future. Together we will go. In the land of dreams where the bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to redefine. From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American It's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a bright future. Together we will go. In the land of dreams where the bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to redefine. From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's
Can I have my contestants back? Sumaila, Christopher, and then Herbert. Okay, our break is over. Let's come back and get back to business. Christopher, come back. Okay, so we are just about moving into the English, into the math aspect. So let's take note of that. The math aspect is divided into two aspects. The first area or the first aspect has possible answers to them. So you have 30 seconds to give an answer. And then the second aspect has got nothing. You have to work and provide your own answer, and you have 1 minute with 2 chances to provide an answer. There is a bonus string to it. So in case you don't get it, it can be passed on to the next contestant. At this point, let me ask you that, are you conversant with your position, or do you want us to ballot again? Let me know your thoughts. Let me start from Herbert. Christopher. Christopher, are you content with your position? Do you want us to ballot again, or you're okay?
Let's ballot again.
Okay. Since there's one person, we will ballot again. So that's the rules, and all of you understand. So let's do it again. Okay, so Okay, so I have three numbers. I have 1.1, 1.2, and then 1.3. Everyone choose your point you want. 1.1, 1.2, and then 1.3.
1.2.
1.2. Herbert.
1.1.
1.1, and then Sumaila, obviously 1.3. Okay, so here is what I have. 1.1 is 3, 1.2 is 2, and then 1.3 is 1. So Sumaila, you move into slot 1, and then Herbert, which number did you choose?
1.1.
1.1, so you are in slot 3. Why did you register for slot 3 today? Okay, so I mean, during initial ballot, you were in slot 3, and you are still in slot 3. So that's just about it. We are moving into the math aspect. So just let's get ready for that. So Sumaila, here's your main question, and you have 30 seconds to provide an answer. A box has 6 red, 7 blue, and 9 green balls. One ball is drawn with replacement. What is the probability that the ball drawn is red both times, right? Okay, so you have 30 seconds to provide an answer.
D.
D is correct for 5 points. Okay, let me rewrite this thing again. So my Christopher, and then Herbert. Okay, so Christopher, this is your main question. A ball has 8 red, 5 blue, and 7 green balls. 2 balls are drawn without replacement. Find the probability that both are blue. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer.
A 1/19.
That's correct for 5 points. Herbert, this is your main question. A box has 10 red, 6 blue, and 4 green balls. One ball is drawn at random. Find the probability that it is not green. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer.
Four over 5.
4 over 5. Okay, you can just mention the letter attached to it. Okay, yeah, that's correct for 5 points. Back to Sumaila, this is your main question. If P of A is equal to 0.5, P of B is equal to 0.55, and P of B is equal to 0.65, and A and B are independent, find the probability of A union B. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer. You have 5 seconds more to go.
A.
A is correct for 5 points. Christopher, your main question. If P of A is equal to 0.25, P of B is equal to 0.85, and A and B are independent, find the probability of A union B. You have 30 seconds to do that.
C.
C is correct for 5 points. Herbert, your main question. If P of A is equal to 0.9, P of B is equal to 0.5, and A and B are independent, find the probability of A union B. You have 30 seconds to do that. Fifty seconds more to go.
C.
Come again.
C.
Can you repeat that again?
C.
C.
0.2.
Okay. All right, that's correct for 5 points. I was hearing Z, E, you know. I couldn't hear whether it's C or okay. Let's go back to Sumaila. This is your main question. So solve for x. 3 exponent 2s plus 1 is equal to 7 exponent x minus 2. You have 30 seconds to do that. You have 10 seconds more to go. Okay, your time is over. Sorry about that. You missed out on it. Okay, so let's move to Christopher. Christopher, this is your main question. Let's be mindful about the time. Other than that, you'll be losing out. Okay, so like I said earlier, I mean, this is I've told you so. It's no trick, right? There are only 4 possible answers. If you are losing out on time, it's better for you to say one, right? Because you stand a 25% chance of getting it right if you just guess, rather than leaving it blank without saying anything at all. Let's go to Christopher, your main question. Solve for x in 7 exponent s plus 1 is equal to 2 exponent 2s minus 3. You have 30 seconds to do that.
So the answer is A.
A is correct for 5 points. Herbert, your main question. Solve for s in log 3s minus 1 is equal to 2 log 5 minus log 2. You have 30 seconds to do that. You have 10 seconds to go.
I'll go for B.
B? Did you say B?
Yes.
Okay, that's incorrect. The correct answer is D, 9 out of 2 or 9 over 2. Sumana, is your network working? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So this is your main question. Let f of s be equal to 2 divided by s plus 1. Then find the f of s is equal to s is equal to 3. Leave your answer as a fraction. You have 30 seconds to do that.
D.
D, that's correct for 5 points. Christopher, this is your main question. Let f of s be equal to s plus 2 divided by s minus 1. Compute f of 2. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer.
A.
A is correct for 5 points. Herbert, this is your main question. You are solving for absolute value of s plus 3 is greater than or equal to 2s plus 9. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer. You have 10 seconds to go.
I'll go for B.
B, I'm sorry, the correct answer is A. A, S is less than or equal to 12 out of 7. Okay. Now let's come back to Sumaila. This is your main question. And this is the last question in this set that has possible answers to them. So this is the last question in that section. Okay. Okay, so Sumaila, your question didn't appear. So I'm saying it to you, right? Your question didn't appear. There's a technical error. I'm reading that to you. Read it back to me. Let me know you have the correct figures. Then I let you proceed with the time, okay? Okay, so your question is f of x. So f of s, put that into bracket, x into bracket, is equal to 4s squared minus 20x plus 19. Let me know if you have it, then I read the rest of the question to you.
F of x is equal to 4x squared minus 20x plus 19.
Okay, so you have the correct figure. And your question is, you are rewriting this in Vertex form. Rewrite this in Vertex form. So you have 30 seconds to do that. Sorry about that. This is a technical error. Okay, so I mean, obviously you don't have the possible answers.
5.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you the possible answers to make it very fair to you. Other than that, I'm just cheating you, right? So let me read out the possible answers. I know this can be, I mean, it will take a lot of time, but just get it. So the A is 4 into bracket s minus 3, then a close bracket squared plus 3, right? That's the A. Let me repeat it. Let me know if you have it correctly. I'm taking time for it because you don't have the possible answers.
A is 4 into bracket s minus 3 all squared plus 3.
Okay. And B takes the same form. So 4 into bracket s minus 3.5 all squared minus 6. So 4 into brackets s minus 3.5 all squared minus 6. That's the B answer. And then the C also takes the same form. So 4 into brackets s minus 2.5 all squared minus 6. It takes the same form. 4 into brackets s minus 2.5 all squared minus 6. That's the C. And then the D is 4 into brackets s minus 5 all squared plus 1. So you can read them back to me. Let me know you have the correct answers. Then I give you 10 seconds to provide me your answer. I'm doing this because you don't have your question.
A is 4 into bracket s minus 3 all squared plus 3.
Okay.
And then B is 4 into bracket s minus 3.5 all squared minus 6.
Okay.
And then C is 4 into bracket s minus 2.5 all squared minus 6.
Okay.
And D is 4 into bracket
So
s
say
minus
the
5.
C again. Let me see.
4 into bracket s minus 2.5 all squared
Okay.
minus 6.
Okay.
And then the D is 4 into bracket s minus 5 all squared plus 1.
Okay. So you have the correct possible answers. So let me give you 10 additional seconds to provide me the correct answer. Your time starts now. Five seconds more. I guess you should just give your answer now.
C.
See, that's correct for 5 points. I mean, it was tough, and forgive me for that. This is a technical error which shouldn't have happened, but I'm glad you had it at the end of the day. So you guys have your answers set, so you don't have any extra time to write this now. So Christopher, this is your main question. Now you are rewriting f of s is equal to 4s squared minus 20s plus 19 in Vertex form. No, okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Okay, oh, sorry. So your question, your question actually came, but it repeated itself. So, Sumala, this was your question, and you had it correctly. So let's move forward with that. So, Christopher, this is your main question. Forgive me for that. I made you rewrite all these things whilst the answer is already put. It came. So it's doubled itself. That's why there was the error. So, Christopher, this is your main question. You are finding f of s is equal to minus 5s squared plus 30s minus 41 in Vertex form. You are rewriting this in Vertex form. You have 30 seconds to do that. Christopher, you have 10 seconds to go. You are muted, though. Why are you raising your hand?
Can I talk now?
Yeah, but it's your question, so I don't expect you to raise your hand. Just tell me the answer.
A.
Okay, give me your answer now.
A.
Did you say A?
Yes.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is C. Sorry about that. Now, Herbert, this is your main question. You are rewriting f of s is equal to 2s squared plus 12s plus 25 in Vertex form. You have 30 seconds to do that. The time starts now. Yeah, but you have 10 seconds to go. Okay.
C.
Come again.
C.
C. I'm sorry. The correct answer is A. Okay. So now we are moving to the questions that have not got possible answers to it, and this has bonus points attached to them. So if you miss it, it's going as a bonus to the next contestant. So at this point again, let me ask if you are content with your position, or you still want us to change it. Are you content with your position, or you want us to change before the bonus string questions? Anyone? You good? Okay. Christopher, you good? Herbert, you good? Okay. So, Herbert, I'm sorry, Sumaila, this is your main question. You have 1 minute to do that, and if you're unable to, and let me say this again, that you have 2 attempts. For some people, for some reason, they don't say anything at all, and they let the whole 1 minute die off. At least, if you try something, say the correct answer. If you're unable to get in the first attempt, you still have 1 attempt to provide an answer, rather than not saying anything at all and let the time run out. Right? We've had this in the past. That's why I'm saying it again. So, Sumaila, this is your main question. A ball is projected upward with height modeled by h of t is equal to minus 3t squared plus 14t plus 20. What is the maximum height? You have 1 minute to do that.
I had 36.33 meters.
That's correct for 5 points. Okay. Christopher, this is your main question. Okay, a rocket is launched and its height is modeled by h of t is equal to minus 4t squared plus 16t plus 25. What is the maximum height?
How 41 units.
41, that's correct for 5 points. Herbert, this is your main question. A toy is thrown upward with height modeled by h of t is equal to minus 2t squared plus 12t plus 5. What is its maximum height? You have 15 seconds more to go, Herbert, sorry.
45 meters.
I'm sorry, you have 10 seconds to go, but your answer is incorrect. Okay, your time is up. A bonus to, no, in that order. So a bonus to Sumaila. 5 seconds.
23 units.
23, that's correct for 2 points. Now, Sumaila, your main question. Solve for s in log s plus 2 plus log 3s minus 1 is equal to log 2s plus 7. You have 1 minute to do that.
S is equal to 1.303.
Okay. Did you just leave your answer in decimals?
Yes, please.
Okay. Can you say that answer again?
S is equal to minus 1.303 and S is equal to 2.3.
I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Your time has also elapsed. Christopher, do you have any answer for me? You have 5 seconds if you do. You are muted. If you are speaking, you are muted.
X is a fraction with numerator -1 plus square root of 13 all over 2.
That's correct
Or
for
1.
2 points. Yeah, that's correct for 2 points. And this is your main question. You are solving for s in log 2 log s minus 1 plus log 4s plus 5 is equal to log into bracket s plus s squared 3s squared plus 7. You have 1 minute to do that. You have 15 seconds more, Christopher.
So X is 2.1.
Okay. Okay. So hold on. Let me
2.1.
go back. Let me get finish that. Finish what you're saying.
Okay, 2.10074.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go. Let me pass on a bonus to Herbert. Herbert, do you have any answer for me?
X equal to 0.
Okay. Sumaila, do you have an answer for me?
-1.
Okay.
Or
So
S is equal to 2.25.
okay. 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 So Christopher, your answer you gave me was 2 point what?
2.1.
2.1. Okay. And Christopher, Herbert, your answer you gave me was 0, right? And then Sumaila, your answer is 2.2 what? 2.25.
0.25. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is an equivalence question, right? So the answer is equivalent to something, or it can be approximate. Okay, the number is approximate. So I asked for bonus because I was looking for a number that was really close to that. So I'm giving it as a bonus to Sumaila instead, because Sumaila had 2.25 and the correct answer is 2.26, right? Fair, right? Okay. So I'm giving it as a bonus to Sumaila. Now, Herbert, your main question. Now you are solving for s in log s plus log s plus 3 minus log 2s minus 1 is equal to log 5. You have 1 minute to do that. Okay, you have 10 seconds to go, Herbert. Okay, I'm sorry, your time has already elapsed. Bonus to Smiler.
S is equal to 6.193.
Okay.
Or S is equal to
Finish that.
Or S is equal to 0.807.
Okay, let me come to Money. Money, what's your answer? You are muted or mute.
X is 6.19 or X is 0.81.
Okay, I'm not giving a bonus to anyone because for this question, it can only be expressed in a fraction form where the answer is S is equal to 7 plus or minus square root of 29 divided by 2, right? So I'm not giving a bonus to any contestant. And that brings us to the end of the contest. That was really tough. Wow. Okay, so let's give ourselves a minute's break. Let's cumulate everything and bring back the results. You can turn off your camera, but you can't leave the session. So let's cumulate that one a minute and then come back.
Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a bright future. Together we will go. In a land of dreams where the bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to redefine. From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore.
Okay, can I have my contestants back? We wasted so much time before we started the contest today, so no time to waste again. Christopher, can I have you back? Christopher? Hey, Christopher. Yasumawana. Christopher, can I have you back? Oh, Christopher dropped. What's happening? Okay, let's give a minute to Christopher to join back in. But let me go and let me ask you contestants. Sumala, let me start with you. Before we give out the final results, what are you feeling? What are you thinking now? What are you thinking now?
Oh, I'm feeling okay, and
Okay.
as my brother said, he said, "May the best contestant win."
Now you're
It's
borrowing
fine.
someone's words.
Fine. But the last question,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
they
You want to
didn't
contest a
ask for
question, eh?
no, but it's just a suggestion.
Okay.
Giving, not contest. They
Okay.
didn't ask that we should leave our answer in fraction form.
In
That's why
uniform, okay.
we converted it into decimal, and
Okay.
at least 3 decimal places is okay, but
Okay.
which is equal to the fraction form you gave us as an answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Whose question was that? Maybe I can consult I can see my consultant and get back
It
and
was
revise it.
Herbert's question.
Oh, so that was the answer Herbert gave?
No, that was the answer I gave, the decimal.
Okay. I don't know. Let me consult my consultant first, and then I'll so let's give ourselves a minute, right? But I doubt this might change anything today, right? The answer will not change anything today, actually. If even we should give you that bonus, because that's just a bonus point, right? Not your main question, right? So I'll consult I'll consult my consultants, but since that additional point wouldn't change anything today, we can go ahead and declare today's results. I will figure it out and you factor it in going forward. And thank you so much for bringing that one to up. I really appreciate you. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so before we bring out the results, okay. So Herbert, how are you feeling? Before I forgot about you, how are you? How are you feeling? How is it going for you? You said me the best contestant win. Do you think the best contestant winning is coming from your end? What exactly are you feeling now?
Everything is going on well. We are just hoping the best wins and then proceed to the next level.
Okay, all right. I love the way you are being so political about your responses. You should be a Jehovah Witness, right? Oh, you're a Catholic. Okay. I mean, Catholic are also very political about their responses. Okay. I mean, okay. So, Christopher, how are you feeling now? How is it going with you? Were your expectations met?
It's okay.
I'll say it's okay. Okay. Someone is asking from TikTok that no $40 question today. So the $40 question is mostly in the final, right? The final of every month. That's when we have the $40 question. But for the prelim, we don't have any promise, right? If anyone promised, also maybe we can redeem ourselves. And let me say this across that last week, Clara came here and promised to give the contestant, the finalist, something, and Clara redeemed herself. She sent me the money. The money has been sent to all the finalists who came on last week. So everyone has his money. And Clara, they say thank you so much. We really appreciate you. we wish many of you guys come up here and show love to our contestants. So the contestant received their monies and they are really appreciative for that. If you're also watching and you want to give these contestants some lunch, just hit me, or you can come up and then we will take it from there. Thank you so much for your willingness to do that. I mean, these guys are doing amazing to come on and do this quiz, solving these math questions. I am even reading it, but sometimes it becomes difficult for me to even comprehend myself. Not to talk about, I mean, time bound within 1 minute to work and get an answer. So these guys are really doing an amazing job. So if you think you believe in them, and they are all preparing to write the SAT as well. So if you believe, or maybe Herbert has done well for you today and you like him, you can contact me. We can sponsor him, even if he doesn't go to the final or he doesn't win the ultimate thing. Or you can say maybe Sumaila is good to me. I like him. I want to sponsor him. Or even if not sponsorship and you want to give him some lunch money, that's also very acceptable. So if there's anything like that, just like last week, Clara came here and decided to give all the contestants some lunch money, and she did that, and the contestants are really happy and very appreciative about that. If you also want to do the same thing, that's also very much welcome. And before we let the results, let me also remind you that this program is powered by Service Pay. So Service Pay is a platform for paying service fee. Those who have approached studying abroad, you know what service fee is about. And before time, you would have to call someone in the US. You would have to remit the money to them before they can go to a US bank or to a Western Union deposit area and do that for you. But now that payment has really been made simple. You can be on your bed at home in Ghana, in Nigeria, wherever you are. Just go on your phone, type in servicepay.us, and you can do that payment on your bed, in your sofa, in your closet, wherever you are. You can do that. It's as simple as that. So go to www.servicepay.us or go to servicepay.com and download the ServicePay app. You can do all these payments on your phone. You don't have to call anyone in the US. You don't have to remit any money to anyone in the US before they make that payment for you. Go to servicepay.us and make your payments. They are the people powering this whole contest. So guys, let's jump onto the result for today's contest. And I must admit that you guys have really, really done an amazing job. From the beginning to the end has really been awesome. You guys have really proven that you have learned and you're ready to sit for the SAT. So it doesn't matter whether you go through or not. Just know that you are an excellent person. You have really prepared and you're ready to go for this SAT. And like you all know, so far as you are on this program, you fall under the mentorship of the team. So if you write your own SAT, if you don't go through, you write your own SAT, and you want to apply to schools, you want advice on what to do next, just contact the team and we'll be more than ready to assist you in that regard. So whoever wins, congratulations to you and see you in the final. So after the math aspect, this is the result for the math. So for the math, Sumaila had 29 points for the math, and Christopher had 27 points for the math, and then Herbert had 10 points for the math. So adding the math to the English aspect, today's total points gained for all contestants, Herbert had 30 points, and then Sumaila had 44 points, and Christopher wins today's contest and is moving on to the final for the September edition with 57 points. So that is all for today. Let me know if anyone has anything to say, final words before we run out. Christopher won the day, so he will be last. Herbert, anything before we run out today?
Best wishes to Christopher.
All right, Christopher. I mean, Herbert is so political, you know. He doesn't want to use so many words to make any error. Simple political speech, and he moves. Okay, so any words before you run out today?
Okay, first, I would like to thank you and your team for the opportunity given, and then also best to Christopher.
Okay, and Christopher, before you run out or borrow for the day, any words before you go?
I'll first thank God for the win and your team also for bringing this on board for us to get the opportunity to join.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's also very political. Thank you so much. So, before we run out, I've always been getting this, messages. Feel like any sponsorship for me. Feel like any. I don't just get sponsorship, right? After this one, we briefly go to TikTok. We deliberate on it, and if you come on, you say your story, someone likes you, someone is interested in you, and they want to sponsor you, they do that. It's not like, oh, so far as we are done, I'll get sponsorship. Or so far as I come on TikTok, I'm going to get sponsorship. No, it doesn't work that way. We share our stories. If someone is interested in you and want to sponsor you, then you get that. So let's understand it. If you don't come on TikTok, please don't come to my DM, right? And if you come on TikTok, it's not automatic that you're surely going to get sponsorship. Just pray and let's see what God does for you. But other than that, thank you so much, guys. Congratulations to all of you. You're all winners. So far as you are here, more than 200 and something, nearly 300 people applied, and you were part of the few 27 people who were selected. So that shows how good you are already, and it shows you're a winner already. So it doesn't matter whether you were first, you were second, or you were third. It's about how prepared you are to sit for the SAT and how serious you are to pursue this study abroad with all seriousness. So congratulations to all of you, and Christopher, I would love to see you in the final. So have a wonderful day. Goodbye for now, and we'll meet on TikTok.